Clean water, good beaches, and beautiful forests for everyone to enjoy. That's the grand vision.
The water has always been important to the village of Suttons Bay. In the past, it was used for transportation and commerce. Now it is a recreation destination for local residents and tourists.
Our Chamber of Commerce tagline for Suttons Bay is that it's the year-round coastal community. That really says it all, that we have people who live here and make their livelihood here. Some people live here, work in Traverse City. They appreciate the bay for the amenities that it offers to them as residents, and it's an important part of the reason that visitors want to come here as tourists and as summer people. They love the amenity of the bay, whether they're boating or swimming. So the bay is really, really important to to this whole area, obviously, and communities like Suttons Bay, which are situated on Grand Traverse Bay, and in our case, the bay in Grand Traverse Bay of Suttons Bay. You can't overemphasize the importance of that connection.
But Suttons Bay's connection to the bay is split by M22, which is known as St. Joseph Street in the village. To help create a better connection to the bay, the village has developed corridor plans for St. Joseph Street and Front Street. The plans focus on connecting the waterfront to the village's business district and residential neighborhoods.
So we have many people who come through the village of Suttons Bay and really don't connect with the bay while they're there. We've done some planning in the last few years to try to redevelop our Front Street corridor, which is the street that goes closest to the bay, and then our St. Joseph Street, which is where M22 runs, with the idea that we want to redesign those to bring the focus more to the businesses, make it more pedestrian friendly, more bike friendly, an easier more walkable community, so that when we have not only the residents but visitors are able to access everything and connect our businesses better with the bay.
Besides connecting to the bay, the village also wants to protect the water. So as part of the corridor planning process, they're working with the Watershed Center Grand Traverse Bay to look at ways to reduce the amount of stormwater runoff going into the bay. That effort got a big boost when the Watershed Center received a grant of nearly $1 million from the Great Lakes Restoration Initiative. That money will help the village make some changes that will protect the bay.
What our projects will do we'll be redoing some storm drains and rerouting some of the runoff that goes directly into the bay. What our plan right now is actually to cut off a storm drain that empties out by the coal dock area and reroute that down Front Street, and then have that meet up with another storm drain that's coming down Madison, and possibly having that go into the wetland area. There's a really nice wetland in between the marina and the coal dock area, and right now it's kind of overgrown and it's not really functioning that well as a wetland because we've had low water levels over the past few years, and it's not really getting a lot of water to make it a really good wetland. So we want to redirect some of the stormwater into there and get more water into there, but also do some plantings and enhance that.
The village is continuing to work on implementing other elements of its corridor plans. Design aspects of the St. Joseph's plan are being incorporated into a $1 million Michigan Department of Transportation project at the north end of town. The village also hopes to get a Department of Natural Resources Trust Fund grant to route an extension of the TART Trail past the Marina Park on its way to the north end of the village. But whether it's a trail, runoff reduction, or street work, the projects share the same goal: improving the village's connection to the bay while also protecting the water.
We're looking for all of those things that will make it so easy for people who come to the village in a car to park, walk around, come down to the waterfront, and circulate between the businesses and the parks and beaches we have on the bay.
The more people go down and enjoy the water and experience it, the more they'll want to actually, feel that is an important thing to have, and they'll want to protect water quality. It starts with education, and once you educate the public about the value of water and they start to value it themselves, then they'll actually might change their behaviors and work to do things on their own to help protect the water quality.